Hello, yes, this is your girl, Queen of Commentary, and we are back with another video. Yes, we are doing a story on Miss Joyce Small. Yes, this just happened within the last few days, and I thought this would be an awesome topic to talk about. But before we get into it, you know what to do. Thumbs up this video, subscribe if you have not already. Cut your notifications on and leave us a comment. And again, thank you to all of my new subscribers. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the likes and the shares and the comments. And let's keep that going in this video as well. All right. So I came across this video or this topic, and I just feel like it's ridiculous. And the reason being is because Miss Joyce is also a side chick. She basically took the life of another side chick, okay? And her boyfriend is married, right? Yeah, married, yes. All right, so this is what happened, okay? In a recent event that has caught the attention of Miami Gardens, Florida, okay? Miss Joyce Ann is accused of causing the fatal harm to another woman whom she had previously welcomed into her home. All right, guys. Yeah, this is like a Lifetime movie, kind of, sort of. You know, Lifetime try to teach us givers and us women who may be a little too trusting to not be so trusting. Yes, so she brought this woman into her home. I have done the same thing. I brought in stray animals, stray cats, stray dogs, stray women. Yes, I have. You know, for just reasons that I just always wanted to give people homes, and I couldn't stand to see a pregnant woman. You know, now these people worked for me back when I was in the hair business. So it wasn't anyone like off the street, kind of, sort of. But anyway, I do understand the frustration of bringing someone in your home and things like that, and the treatment that they may give you. Now, of course, they didn't stay in my home enough to cause any riffraff in my marriage, because my husband don't play that. God bless me with a good man, and I'm a good woman as well. But I'm just saying, you don't do that. Me looking back, hindsight is always 20/20. You do not welcome any woman in your home, even though that man is not hers. It's a theme here. Don't do that. Okay, so she welcomed this woman who was homeless in her home. She, felt like she was doing a good deed, and the woman ended up allegedly messing with her already married man. So this man who loves multiple women, he was having a good time, huh? Had a wife, 2 girlfriends, and whomever else, okay? All right. This event has left the community in the state of surprise and raised many questions. Okay, so the event took place outside of North Dodd Regional Library in Miami Gardens, okay? According to the reports, Joyce Ann Small, who is 64 years old, she's almost 70 years old, right? Yeah, so people feel like, oh, once you get older, things start to change and they're innocent and you can trust older people. No, because, like the saying says, old fools used to be young fools. So don't think because the person is older doesn't necessarily make them wiser. Okay, she approached the woman outside the library and allegedly caused fatal harm to her. Okay, and word on the street is that the woman was pleading for her life, pleading that she did not do this. There's actually footage out there that I've seen. And, you can guys do your own research. But, yeah, they were both, the woman was running away. This is like the second video within this month that you see someone running away, was not posing any harm to the person, chasing them with this type of energy. Okay, she caught up to the woman and she proceeded to go ahead and just basically unload everything and then some. So this was pure anger. Okay, pure anger. And anger is something. It's ridiculous. At that time when your anger is through the roof, you're not you're not effectively thinking. But I really do feel like she planned this. Apparently, you know, women, we have this women's intuition, and she probably suspected that something was going on if she didn't see it, or she just basically felt within her heart of hearts that this woman that she brought in, that she felt like, hey, I'm going to help her out. What made her do that? I have no idea. Okay. Now, like we said, okay, Joyce Ann Small, she had reportedly known the victim from the area and had helped her from time to time, allowing her into her home to sleep, shower, and eat. Okay, so I'm sure she basically lived there, but she would leave out and then come back. So she wasn't necessarily a resident there. Okay. Now, during this time of her sleeping, eating, showering, and all of that, she said, you know, since Miss Joyce is sharing her home and her shower and her refrigerator, maybe she'll share her man as well. Okay. The lady, Small, she began to suspect that the victim was involved with her boyfriend. This suspicion reportedly led to a series of events that basically led to this situation outside of the library. Of all places, the library. I'm sure neither one of them were working there as a librarian, because to be a librarian, I'm assuming you have to be a little more calm. Okay, so I don't know if the lady was there at the library, you know, to sit. You know, libraries are open literally all day from like 8 to 8. You know, and so they have like shelter there. You know, it's shelter. You have books. You have something to do. It's safe. So she thought. And that's what happened. She went to the library to handle that business. Joyce Ann Small was detained near the event. Okay, a weapon was found at the scene. Small admitted to discarding it after she did what she did, and she has since been charged with first-degree harm. Okay. She has been charged. She admitted it. You know, it is what it is. She did what she did. She's on camera. I mean, she can't deny it. You get what I'm saying? But what would possess this? First and foremost, Miss Joyce did not understand that this man that she was with was already married. She didn't ultimately understand that. Maybe he was separated, more than likely separated from his wife. And this man seems like he's greedy, so he probably was eating from the tree and its bushes, if you will. He did not care. You get what I'm saying? That's not her man. Do not, anybody who is reading this, I'm sorry, not reading this, anybody who's listening to this, do not mess with anyone married. I don't care if they said they're separated. I don't care if they're saying that some discourse is happening in their relationship. I don't care what they say. Please do not do that. You are going to basically bring harm on yourself indirectly. Okay? Not saying this story happens all of the time, because it doesn't. Even though it you know, we hear news and we hear bad things and we hear tumultuous things like this happen within love triangles and things like this. This is not really, in my opinion, common. But when it does happen, you have to kind of take heed. You get what I'm saying? And so even when a person says they're getting a divorce or they're divorced, still leave some time in between things, because you just don't know the whole dynamic. You know, this woman, obviously they both have some issues going on mentally. I would think both, because why would you mess with somebody's boyfriend and they doing a good deed for you, letting you shower, letting you eat, looking after you, allowing you to sleep in their home, and this is how you repay them? You get what I'm saying? But yes, that, first of all, that was not her husband. Even if that was her husband, you still don't have the right to take someone else's life. You don't have the right to take anyone else's life. Not even the husband or whatever. No, because some people may say, oh, she did the... No, she has no business doing that. Okay, you let God's law deal with that. Okay? Do not mess with someone else's spouse. If they are married, they have come forth to you and say, yes, I am married. If they are still married on paper, you leave that alone. Because, first of all, it shows their character. If they cheating on their wife with you, then they're going to cheat on you with someone else. That's how it goes. You one of many. You get what I'm saying? Now, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that she was angry at the fact that the woman was messing with her man? Or was she angry at the fact that the woman was messing with her man after she took her in? Okay? What do you guys think? I think that's what it is, the latter part. I think it really, really got on her nerves because she actually, this woman actually started messing with her man or someone else's man that she's renting at the moment. You get what I'm saying? And that just shows who he is. Like, first of all, he gonna go off. First of all, the person that you feel like you doing something for or taking out the picture, you're going to go to jail for the rest of your life. That person that you're doing all that for is going to go on with their life. They're going to bring somebody else and they're going to be up in your bed, in your clothes, in your space. That's basically what it is. More than likely, this was this man's house. It was not their house together because he's married. She was living there. And then she in turn brought somebody in, which is like bringing a goddamn sandwich to a buffet. I mean, this man thought he had a little group thing, if you will. And we don't even know the ultimate dynamic of the situation. All we can do is really report on what is there. You get what I'm saying? But that's just not what you do. You don't do that. And you already know you got a man who doesn't have any kind of etiquette. He doesn't have any morals. He doesn't have any sense. And apparently she doesn't either. Birds of a feather flock together. See, this is the problem with some people who mess with married people. You really do think that, they're going to treat you differently. No, you already know the deal. I don't know why a person would think that, oh, well, they cheated on their wife, but they're not going to cheat on me. Or they're not going to stay there. They're going to come over here and they're going to wife me, or they're going to wife me up. No, they're not. They're going to have their cake and eat it too. They're going to play you. Very, very seldom does that ever happen where they actually divorce. You get what I'm saying? Unless the other party finds out about their cheating. You get what I'm saying? And divorce them. Usually the greedy person, they want both. If they can have both, that's exactly what they will do. And a lot of married people, what they do is when they have problems within their marriage, they seek other stability. They seek other satisfaction because the person that they're with, that they vowed to, they don't feel like being with at the moment, instead of talking it out with each other. And you really have to be taught how to deal, with someone in a marriage while you're married. It's an art. It's something that you learn over time. It's not a manual. The only manual we get for marriage is in the Bible. That's the manual. When people say, oh, there's no manual for this, there's no manual for that. It is. It's the Bible. It's just no one takes the time to actually read it. Okay? That's basically what's up. All right. So thank you so much for listening to this. Tell me your thoughts in the comments. Do you guys think that, the anger was, okay? You think she had a reason to be angry and do that? Or is this just a ridiculous situation? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the next video.